on our way into the wilderness for the next 4 days, 3 nights. Already feeling it. Probably got 100 pounds behind me. It's fine. Got the train of gentlemen up here. Should be fun. We're about 5 minutes in and we're pretty fatigued. We don't know if we can go on much longer. We might just have to bunker down. 2 hours into the hike and we've made it about 500 meters.
I can still see the car.
Okay, we've now made it to what we're gonna call home. Guys are just doing all the camp chores because yeah, they have been hired for this trip by me. Great job, guys. Keep up the good work.
Done.
All right.
Let's go to bed.
Now what?
Well, most of it's subterranean, so now we got to dig.
Looking good. Sun's coming out. Wow. Nice. So the fellas are just behind me setting up the hot tent. Goes a lot easier with 4 dudes, eh?
No.
Actually 3, because I'm not helping at all.
Look at that beast. That's so much bigger than I thought it was. It's a big boy! It's a really big boy! Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, God. Oh!
Oh, baby! We're in! Alright, now let's just double check for legs. And we're nice.
Yes. So night's setting in here, and yeah, what's a temperature tonight, boys?
-20.
All right, so -20. We're gonna get the hot tent cooking, maybe have an outdoor fire. See about it.
Maybe we'll start cutting some wood.
Yeah, these guys got the wood taken care of too. I haven't done a thing this whole time. I've just been filming. Oh, just a little baby hanging on. Is that a good one?
Am I in the shot?
Okay, so Gab, what's your strategy here, buddy?
I don't have no strategy. No strategy.
No strategy?
No strategy.
What's in your hand?
No strategy.
Okay, so I'm gonna narrate the strategy for Gavin. Gavin has taken the small sticks and placed them on top of the birch. So bigger sticks under the birch, smaller sticks on top of the birch. Gavin's now lit the birch on fire and it's burning, but I don't know what Gavin's doing.
No strategy.
He's pre-piled bigger sticks to put on top of the smaller sticks. And you have, you put a base down? Why?
No strategy.
No? Is it so the fire doesn't get hot on the snow?
No strategy.
Okay, it was by chance that he put wood underneath the hot fire so the cold snow doesn't get warmer.
No method to this madness.
It's nice.
So now that the camera's off, what is your strategy, Matt?
So I have a 5-point strategy.
So eloquent.
What are you talking about by political strategy? Are you talking with respect to Elijah Cummings? There's no strategy. I have no strategy. There's zero strategy. All it is I'm pointing out facts. The most...
That's it. Yeah.
I have zero strategy.
But it's like a very popular meme template.
So for dinner tonight, we're making non-calzones. So we've got pepperoni, mozzarella, jalapenos, and some red onion on some naan. Okay, boys, dinner's up. Might be a little.
There you go, but these are pretty nice, bud.
Yes, they are.
Oh, they're so crispy.
This is a warm fire.
Yeah.
I need to protect my legs. So there is a 5-pronged strategy. Each part of this strategy corresponds to a level. First, I start with the thickest boys, something that's going to burn well. For tonight, I've chosen some like about 2 to 3 inch diameter hardwood that we have. That once it ignites is going to form the coals and like the base of the fire, for which when we put in new wood, that's going to ignite quite nice. I have a layer above that that's going to catch, that's a little bit thicker, about like 3/4 inch. Then in the middle I have the birch bark, which I'll light with my lighter. Then thin sticks, which will catch to that, and then above that I have slightly thicker sticks to then produce the fire, which will make the coals and get these f***ing going.
Nice, man. No, I'm excited.
And then you just go. Bye-bye.
Time for bed. We've had a good night. About to go cuddle up. So, see you in the morning.
Don't fall forward.
It's morning time. -17. We're just about to have breakfast. It's nice and cozy in here. Say morning, fellas.
Morning.
Howdy ho.
So we're about to go on a little snowshoe hike. Come along with us. We're here in Algonquin Provincial Park. Now this is an old railway that used to be used for logging. And we're gonna walk up kind of the logging route to a portage and check out, we think there's a little waterfall there. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day for it.
The Ottawa, Arn Prior, and Parry Sound Railway ran through rough terrain in Algonquin Park. Survey crews explored on foot to find the best route. Construction companies were later contracted to build the railway in sections. Rock cuts, the filling of low areas with sand and gravel, and construction of wooden trestles and bridges were frequently required in building the rail line. Earth was moved by men with shovels and horse-drawn scrapers. Rock cuts were blasted using dynamite.
interested in tell us what you're making for breakfast here?
Making the world's largest pancakes.
This is Guinness World Record.
I'm already halfway through.
And this is number 2.
There's some big boys. Very big boys.
Very big boys. Hiking to see if we can find the lake. We're camped somewhere around here. And we are heading down to Lake of Two Rivers. Yesterday we walked this way. Lots of snow. You guys having fun?
No.
Oh, no.
Lake of Two Rivers sawmill. Modern visitors need photos to realize they're on the site of a sawmill built by McRae Lumber Company of Whitney in 1933. Logs were originally brought to the mill by horse-drawn sleighs in the winter, and the resulting lumber was shipped to the outside world from the old rail line. Hardwood veneer from this mill was used to build mosquito aircraft in World War II. Very cool. The sawmill closed in 1942, but its buildings were later used for 2 seasons to house staff of the park's new wildlife research station. In 1945, the mill was finally abandoned, and the railway tracks were removed here back to Whitney, a distance of 26 kilometers.
Just heading to check out the lake, doing a little off-roading here. Oh wow. Well, it's kind of clearing up, eh?
Glad to see that end. Just not down east.
I think it's so cool how we just had crazy snowstorm, then sun, and now it's like coming back to snow slowly. Seems like a bit of a cold front coming in. The weather has changed significantly. I think it's about -9 now, but a big cold front kind of blowing in into the evening. It's supposed to be -19 or -20 before the wind chill. So yeah, gonna be a cold one. Definitely feel it. So we think we found the best method to travel forward in the changing conditions. That's basically just put Gavin at the front, big mule-like creature that moves at an incredibly fast pace, never fatigues, and then we all just kind of try and catch up.
Welcome to the old railway bike trail, which follows the abandoned Ottawa, Arnprior, and Parry Sound Railway for 16 kilometers between Rock Lake and Cache Lake. The trail can be accessed by crossing this old airfield, which was constructed from 1934 to 1936 during the Great Depression as an emergency landing strip. Over 100 men housed in a relief camp cleared and leveled the airfield by hand. It was closed to planes in 1973. The railway began operating in 1897. Service ended on the bike trail section of the rail line in 1942. Please respect your fellow bike riders and walkers and enjoy the park's scenery and history.
Now's about the time you have to start thinking about doing your chores for the day. So yeah, we're making sure to grab birch bark while we're out to make the fire a lot easier. Definitely in the hot tent, having the birch bark is nice, along with small stuff, so you can just light the fire up again if it goes out during the night. So just making sure we have enough of that. And then we're also going to get some more water. Yeah, tough out here, water, if you're not next to a river.
Water falling?
Yeah.
So we're back at camp now, and we've just done kind of all the chores. The storm has stopped, but if you can't tell, there's lots of snow on the trees. Guys are just getting the fire started up. It's gonna drop to about -18, 19 tonight. and then the morning cold again. So yeah, we're just gonna have some dinner inside the hot tent. Just gonna relax this night away.
All be good. Is it? Should I put this in, yes or no?
We got the stove hot.
Finally, the heavy sledge itself, with perhaps half its load still lashed to it, had to be pulled, shoved, lifted, braced, dislodged, angled, lifted again, tugged to the summit of each uneven pressure ridge, and there was no rest for the men even atop these ridges, since to relax for a minute meant that 8 layers of sweat-sodden outer clothing and underlayers would begin to freeze. After tying new lines to the vertical posts and cross braces, the rear of the sledge, some of the men.
So this is the difference between snowshoes and no snowshoes.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow. Okay, who wants to start with their favorite part?
You go.
Honestly, the mornings. Probably the first day in the morning when we found like that waterfall and the walk to it specifically. Down the rail trail, found that waterfall that we didn't really know was there. My favorite part.
Waterfall?
Yeah, the waterfall.
Yeah, okay.
You know which one.
I think I know which
It's
one.
not like I said the space station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay,
Yeah,
what
the
was your
falling
favorite
water,
part
right?
then?
My favorite part, I think seeing the river was really nice. I agree. I think my favorite part of the trip was we get here, we have a hard snowshoe in, set up the tent, set up everything, get the firewood, chop the firewood, do all the chores, and then we light the fire. And then it's like, okay, now this is home. So my favorite part of the trip, lighting that first outdoor fire and just relaxing.
I like it. I think for me was just before that and first seeing the little sled down into our site.
Yeah.
And like for you and for me, that was like the first time seeing that site and just kind of exploring it for the first time. It was cool.
Nice.
A little bit of adventure in there.
Yeah. For me, my favorite part was getting back after a day of hiking around and then collecting around the stove and just kind of recapping the day and swapping stories and eating some delicious food.
Singing some songs.
Yeah, singing a lot of songs.
Yeah, singing a lot of songs.
Definitely had some campfire tunes.
Okay, till the next one, I'm gonna play this one out to one of our favorite camp songs.
Down the bottom. Just give me the light.
And pass the road.
Not done.
40 naughty shorties.
Shut up, all.
I'm gonna give it to
I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, girl.
50 million 40.
Oh, that was right on the mark too. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. What should my sign off be? Do you guys have any good ones?
All the girls.
To all the girls.